So this is just a quick recap. My mom was going to a party, didn't know my dad was at the party, saw my dad performing. That's before I was born. When I was 5, I recorded my first song. And my dad used to make beats, and around like 8 to 10, my dad was having artists around recording music, and I was just being around the scene. I made a beat with my dad. I wrote 1 or 2 times. You fast forward to like when I was 16, that's when I recorded Rags to Riches with Buddy E. I recorded Type of Nigga. Just keep in mind, all the music was shaping me throughout that whole time. Then by like 17, 18, COVID came around, practicing that YouTube stuff. That's why I really started recording. And then 2020, freshman year of college, Liner Boy put me on about DistroKid. At 19, that's when NYB was a thing. I made a rap group, but it didn't work out. Then to 2022, that's when I met Low-Key Neek and Double O Savage. Started doing more shows. Then by like spring 2023, that's when I started working with Buddy E on his beats, and that's around that time I met Argo too, around that year. And then I had the MIM album, and in the summer of 2024, that's when I recorded Ain't Used to This in 2056, and I started recording a little more on YouTube. That's the gist of it. That's the gist of Noahjay'S background, music background. I say my favorite moment from that time. Out of that whole experience, my favorite era was when Buddy E was making beats. NYB is the runner-up. Why? Because when Buddy E was making beats, he was rapping. We were basically doing what NYB was, but not doing it as an established group. I was just orchestrating people hanging out and like having them hang out at certain times or whatever, and like linking up to make songs or whatever. I was building projects, and it was kind of like NYB, but like on crack, because it was our own beats, and I was orchestrating the shit. I was gonna mix everything. I was gonna learn, and that was my most favorite part. My least favorite part is niggas disappearing. I'm not gonna get too into it, but I had a vision, I had a plan, and then people just like dip without even saying anything. That's probably like my least favorite part. If I could change something, one thing I would change, I wish I recorded more content. I really wish I could have recorded more content or even more music videos, but it's okay. Music videos are fun, but it's like it ain't fun if nobody watching it, That's why you guys make trailers, do the fast food shit for the social media to see if somebody like it. I mean, yeah, music and art and all that creative stuff, all the creative aspect of videos and photography, it's all for ourselves at the end of the day as an artist, but it takes time, Time is money, money is time. When did I first realize music was more than a hobby for me? I think the first time I made music, since Rags to Riches, I knew that shit was not a hobby for me. Like, that shit is really fun and a great way to express yourself and just be yourself. That shit is way more than a hobby to me. It's my life. At what point did I stop making music for approval and start making it for myself? Again, I think kind of the opposite right now. I've always been making music against the grain to make people uncomfortable with it. I used to, but I could do what I want. Now I'm starting to be more lenient with the trends and stuff like that, but I'm not rapping exactly like people. I am making similar sounds, though. I'm not gonna lie, that's why the industry era is a thing right now. Who was I as an artist back then, and who am I now? I feel like I'm the same person that just developed musically. Developed my ears a little more, developed the mixing, writing, every aspect of music I learned more. I kind of feel like I'm still the same person with that hunger, and I feel like I go through the same world every time I'm in front of the computer, in front of the studio monitors. Who believed in me before it made sense to? Buddy E really believed in me, but he really used to help me out and really used to push me to be a better artist, and I appreciated that. Some other people believe in me, but I'm gonna give that to him because I remember how I was. Who did I outgrow and how did I affect my path? I feel like I outgrew everybody that I've met in my music relationships. I think that's just how it is, and it's just me personally, that's how I feel, but I feel like I outgrew everybody that I've encountered musically. And how did that affect my path? Sometimes people people look at you and they want what you have, or they're jealous of you, and they just start treating you a different way. They start treating you weird. Not everybody, but some people that's the case. What relationship or situation taught me the biggest lesson about the industry? That low-key Meek and Double O relationship, it really taught me about the industry a lot. It taught me that like business is business, you know, niggas want their money for services. People always want money for services, but then like not being serious about their work. People giving a beat to one artist and then giving a beat to the next artist when the same two artists are in the same circle. Not really caring for my work. I'm paying for my work and my breasts are in there, and they're telling me that I gotta work on my breasts, or we're keeping the breasts because it sound natural. You listen to Limelight. You listen to you listen to my earlier work and listen to the breasts.
Woke up in the morning, she asked if her says she already got undressed and her pussy wet. She said you be coming first, alright, let's make a bed. Gave me hickeys on my neck, I'm sucking on her breast.
Bro, you are an engineer. All you gotta do is fucking just put strip silence on. Strip silence that bitch. If you don't want to cut it and fade it, put strip silence on. But yeah, that paying people for services and my shit ain't even like up to par, you know. And I also taught me about the royalties of BMI, but it's all good because niggas deserve their royalties because they put in work for that beat. So I get it. I'm not gonna bullshit niggas. But that told me to not trust everybody in this industry and don't let your guard down 100%, because people could always be using you for your talents or using you for something, bro. Somebody always use you for something, bro. That's what it seems in this life. What decision helped my career the most would hurt me personally? Fuck it, I mean, let's talk about it. Butter E left the summer of 2024, I think, and like did not even tell niggas that he went to the Philippines, bro. He left like on some shit, bro. Not even gonna get too deep into it, but we been making albums and stuff, and I had a whole vision come up as a producer / artist with him, and he just left. That shit hurt a lot, you know. There's a lot of emotions. Shit hurt a lot, but it helped my career. Why? I made Industry Baby, I made Industry Buy, I made Rebirth album. If Butter E was still around giving me beats, those songs would not exist. Those songs would not exist, and I feel like the consumers are more comfortable with this sound. They like this baby and not breastfeeding. I'm spoon feeding niggas this fucking industry shit while I'm wild and still doing me, still doing Noahjay'S shit, you know. So yeah, Butter E leaving, it hurt the most, but it really helped my career a lot, because look at where I'm at with my music. Not focused on me. What did I sacrifice that people never see? I sacrificed a lot of time, but that's some bullshit answer. What almost made me quit? I think getting kicked out of my house recently almost made me want to quit. But it's because I didn't have a space to like rap and actually have a space to call home. What lie did I believe about the industry early on? I guess you could say I believe that talent could get you far, like just talent alone. But that's not true. What truth did I learn too late? I learned that not everybody wants this shit as much as you do, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can't force people to want to work with you. You can't force people to see your vision. You can't force people. What song or moment best represents who I really am as an artist? This is not the main song, but I feel like Stick Around is a really good song. Why? It's because it's a 7-minute song, and the first 5 minutes I was not in a good state of mind, and it was a very like sad song talking about emotions. But then at like 5 minutes the beat come on and it starts becoming happy. I feel like it's two sides of the coin. I feel like that song really captures me really well as an artist, showing you that could be serious and sad, but also, you know, lighten up, let's have fun, and do it in one song. What do I want people to understand about my music after hearing this story? Just know that I've been through a lot, man. Know that I've been through a lot, and when I'm rapping for a career, bro. When I made 2056, I'm really trying to be here until 2056. God forbid I pass away. I want my stuff to live on. I don't want to be a regular human being. I want to be a person that shows you could do anything. Put your mind to, just go for it, and just fuck it, be passionate about it, bro. I think that people don't really see a lot from my life, and I kind of like having that barrier, you know. I like having that barrier, but also I gotta open up to connect with fans and connect with people as a human being. I've been through so much shit that when I express myself on the mic, I do whatever I want, man. Cause who's gonna tell me what to do, you know? People always tell me what to do in life, from school to work, etc., etc. But so far on music, nobody can control what you can say. You got Young Thug saying, you got Young Thug throwing the hard R on songs. So I think I could say anything. That's what it seems like. But I've been realizing with this world, they've been kind of on some bullshit. What chapter am I entering next as an artist? Right now, I'm in content creator mode. I'm just gonna make so much content that could be remembered. Hopefully, it gets me more traction, it gets me seen more. But I'm really gonna become a content creator. Not talking like, oh, making skits and shit like that. Maybe it's scary too, but I really just want to be remembered for what I do, and it's rapping. I want to change the world. I want to be on some Kanye type of stuff. I want to change the world. I want to improve it for the better. But I'm not wealthy. I'm not rich. I'm just getting by, just like everybody else. So that being said, I'm going to just do what I do and make good music and be an artist and show my pictures. Walk in the museum with Noahjay, you're going to see a lot of pictures of pain, trauma, happiness, depression, etc. Different state of minds, different moments in time. That's it. I want to be remembered for the music. No gimmicks. If I'm still here after everything, what does that say about me? I feel like I'm really resilient. I feel like I'm very innovative and creative, very determined, and I don't give up. Sometimes I give up, I'm not gonna lie. But music hasn't let me down yet. I don't have that much listeners, but hey, fuck the listeners. It's art at the end of the day. Who cares how much people are looking at the painting? It's about the painting. That being said, that's Noahjay'S music background. If you're here, God bless you. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. And that's my story so far. And I'm going to keep it going as much as I can until the wheels fall off. Alright, I'm out.